Hey, this is Matt from InvestiQuant. Today is Thursday, April 29, 2021. Yesterday was the FOMC announcement. We had a quiet session early on. We got some movement after the announcement, but at the end of the day, we came right back down and closed around where we opened at, and it's also where we have closed the past several sessions. So we've got 3 days of price action where we have essentially gone nowhere. We've just been consolidating in a fairly tight range up here at all-time highs. We've got very balanced activity, and we're going to run a study based upon that type of price action using one of the filters from our market profile patterns library this morning. So let's go ahead and set that up and take a look at what it has led to historically. Let me go ahead and select all instruments here, all 4 of those. The setup's based upon entering the market long at the open of regular trading hours, which is 9:30 a.m. Eastern Time, and then exiting at the close, which is 4:15 p.m. Eastern Time. Now, we have this consolidation pattern, 3 days of consolidation up at the highs, and in the overnight session, we have continued higher out of that. So it's a breakout out of that type of pattern. So I'm going to go into the opening filters section. I'm going to say that we are gapping up above the prior day high. So in the opening area, I'm going to say the open is above the prior day high. Next, I'm going to go into the market profile pattern section, and I'm going to grab the 3 consecutive overlapping value areas. So that's in our value area migration section here. And it's also available in the active today section. That's where I'm going to grab it from. 3 consecutive overlapping value areas. So if you're not a market profile person, all that this is really saying is we've got 3 days of consolidation-like activity taking place. You know, the meat of the activity for the day is overlapping for 3 consecutive days, where that's kind of the place where the majority of the trading is taking place. Those areas for the past 3 days are all in similar areas. So that's what that means. And then lastly, I'm going to go into an indicator section and say we are above a 10 and above a 200-day simple moving average. So consolidation up in a bull market followed by a open above the prior day high. Let me go ahead and hit view results. And here we go. These are the results based upon entering the market long at the open of regular trading hours, which is 9:30 a.m. Eastern Time, and exiting at the close, which is 4:15 p.m. Eastern Time, when you are opening above the prior session high, and the past 3 days have overlapping value areas. So kind of a consolidation pattern there taking place above a 10 and above a 200-day simple moving average. Historically, the S&P has 83 samples, the Nasdaq has 66, the Dow 62, and the Russell 55. And the win rates on these are all just slightly favored. 53% there for the S&P, 55 for the Nasdaq, 60 for the Dow, 60 for the Russell. So the Dow and the Russell a little bit stronger with this pattern. Average win, average loss. The average win's just a touch larger there for the S&P, and it's a touch larger for the Dow, whereas the Russell and the Nasdaq have larger average losses. So those are a bit mixed, but the win rates are just slightly favored. You know, I was expecting this pattern to be a little bit stronger than it is when I first started looking at it. I was kind of surprised it wasn't better than what we're seeing, at least for the S&P. You know, the 60% is not bad for the Dow and the Russell, but I was expecting the S&P and the Nasdaq to be a touch stronger than what it's showing. But this is what the data is. So I learned something when I looked at this, and you know, when I looked at some of the other things today, I did see a lot of studies that were kind of mixed. When I was looking at charts, I was thinking it looked more set up for the long side today, but when I'm looking at the data, I'm seeing a lot of mixed data. So maybe not as strong as I thought it was going to be today, but we'll find out. Good luck today, guys, and we will see you next time.